That new background, baby. That's looking fresh.
I
You're
mean,
you're looking
always.
spicy.
I don't know about.
Uh, yeah, neither do I. No clue. uh,
Anyways,
hey guys, welcome to Tuesday Talks. We're on episode 9 already. Man, time
leftover
flies.
raisin.
What a breakfast. You're washing that down with some coffee too? Mitchell already brought it up. Oh, holy shit! You got your French press. Mitchell's first reaction as soon as I pop on stream. That
What,
mustache. He said, "Holy shit, that mustache! Hell yeah,
Mitchell?
dude."
What are you talking about, Mitchell?
I don't.
What
Yeah.
mustache? I just shaved.
No, my mustache.
You don't have.
You didn't notice? I shaved my entire beard, except for the
I don't know.
stash.
What are you talking about?
You look like a baseball coach in one of those old movies. I'll take that. Yesterday at work, I was getting a lot of porn stash. Classic. I'm not gonna be offended by that. It's not an original insult. It's not
You
even
look
an
like
insult, honestly.
the shift manager of a restaurant.
I am a manager at a restaurant now. Nick, the owner of the restaurant, was there yesterday. He said he loves it. I look like a cop. And then after people heard that, they were like, "Yeah, you look like a super trooper." And I was like, "Again, not an insult. I'll take it."
They're very funny men.
Yeah, I like doing this a lot with my mustache now. I'll just give it one of those, wiggle it around a bit. Steven said it was very wide. He didn't expect it to go as far past my the corners of my mouth than it did. Yeah, it's fine. I could shave it. I could trim it up. But my thing is, I'm not gonna get rid of this until the rest of my beard comes back. Like it's here to stay for a couple days at least. I only shaved like less than 12
I
hours
feel like
ago.
your mom.
Not 12 hours ago.
The
Like
mom.
14
Maybe
hours ago.
actually, dad. Your dad rocked a stash for a little while, didn't he?
Every on certain holidays, my dad will shave the rest of his beard off, or he'll go completely clean. But on like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter, the big three, he'll shave off most of his beard, either keep the stash or he'll go clean shaven. But yes, occasionally, you're right, he does rock just the stash. I wish I had pictures of
Awesome.
it, but I don't. You know what? That would make for a good episode later on down the line, is we can just like talk about our family. I feel like
I think we'll mostly talk about Uncle Tom, but
mostly Uncle Tom, yes, but I mean we have other stories with our entire family. All right.
all right.
So today we thought it would be a good idea to actually focus on a more video game centric topic, because for the 9 weeks or so that we've been doing this, we haven't even touched video games, honestly, except for week 1, and that was just PUBG. But video games have been not just a staple in our generation, but in our family since we were kids at our grandma's house. So like honestly, it played
Super Nintendo,
yeah, it played a pretty big part in a lot of our childhood and growing up.
I want to say that's kids of our generation.
Just to let you know, Matt, you're cutting out a little bit. I'm not sure if you want to move your mic up a little closer.
Is that better?
Yes, and a little creepier.
Good. That's what I was going for.
Anyways, you were saying?
I truly think that anyone our age is going to have some type of relationship with video games, even if you're not a gamer.
Oh, for sure.
There's just no way that you escaped your entire childhood without probably even owning a systems. Like
At least one.
we're
Especially
gonna go.
if you're my age or older, you definitely had at least like a Game Boy or something.
Yep.
And that counts. That counts a lot. Game Boy Color, that was my first experience with video games, aside from, actually, I don't even know if I played Super Nintendo much before that at Grandma's, because I got my
No,
Game
you
Boy.
probably didn't.
I got my Game Boy when I was like 5, so.
Plus, not to mention the fact that you were one of the younger kids.
Mhm.
and fuck you, get out of our way, we're playing.
I mean, well, wasn't how many control? Was it just 2 player for Super
Two. It was
Nintendo?
only two.
Right. Yeah.
Just two.
We didn't get up to 4 player until you guys got that Nintendo 64 at your dad's.
Yep. Which I don't know when that happened, to be honest, because for the most part we had PlayStation at my dad's before we had
Mm-hmm.
N64.
You had that
Um,
PlayStation 1.
yes, sir.
And that was,
My
again,
dad, my
two
dad,
players only.
my dad beat Spyro to completion. Every gem.
Nice.
He found every gem in the game. Everything. It was quite impressive.
Honestly, I was really glad that your dad wasn't as into video games as he was, because that made things a lot more interesting too. Because we always had like an extra player if somebody had to dip out.
Him and Steve used to go at it all the time. Like him and Steve one time took like for the SNES, there was an NCAA basketball game, and him and Steve took it so serious that they actually had a notepad, and they because the game didn't really do this for you because it was so early
Yeah.
in its time, and they like wrote down the stats of each individual player and everything.
Nice. Uh, yeah, your dad even got into Pokemon cards too, and he would kick ass.
If not for him, I don't know if we ever would have learned to play.
The actual game. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, we don't know if he kicked ass or if he was just beating a bunch of 10-year-olds.
Both, but I feel like 10-year-olds are the ones that, well, maybe not 10-year-old, but around 12 and 13 years old, that's when you guys should have been learning how to play the game anyways, like the actual way.
Steve beat my dad a few times.
You guys ever keep like a score pad of that?
I think I beat my dad once. We didn't have to. It was not very often.
Yeah, fair enough. Um, yeah, I think like we never as a group got into like co-op games until we started getting older, like within the last 6 years or so. We were always into like the versus games, Bomberman, Wario's Woods, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. It's super competitive.
Well, I mean, to this day, like, if it wasn't for the fact that we're playing against other people, we would probably just play against each
Yeah,
other.
exactly. We're
AI, for as far as it's come, it still doesn't, it's not as satisfying as,
no, it's not. You
rubbing your
gotta,
friend's nose in the dirt.
yeah, it's not as fun until you can actually rub it in someone's face. I mean, and then Rock Band came along, or Guitar Hero, and we would all
Jesus,
take turns playing that because we only had the one guitar.
that was a time.
Yeah, we'd all just like sit up in grandma's bedroom on that TV because all the adults were downstairs watching like sports or other adult bullshit. I don't know.
Man, I feel like back in the day, loser gives up the controller was such a bigger thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially when it was a 2 player console. Much
Yeah,
like
and there was
Super
always
Nintendo.
one person who would just end up playing the whole time.
Your dad.
No, no, not always. He'd usually
He'd come
like,
up for like 15, 20 minutes, take
yeah,
control for a bit, stomp all of us, and then go back downstairs.
yep, yep, yep.
Your dad was relentless.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you for the resub, Mike. Matt.
Anytime, buddy.
2 months, maybe. Oh, I gotta resub to you too. I'll do that.
Oreos woods. Yep. Steve actually made my father a fuck. Why can't it's called now?
Raspberry Pi
Yeah, but what's it called?
emulator.
Emulator. Thank you.
The day I beat Dad was the day I truly became a man.
He was probably just as excited. Like you finally, finally had some actual competition.
I
Not
mean,
just fucking beating on kids.
there had to have been a couple close calls before that, right? Like as Steve kept getting better, I'd imagine. Dude, honestly, if streaming was a thing back then, do you know how much that would have blown up? Because like father-son gaming is like a fairly untapped market. as far as
Me and
streaming goes.
Steve have discussed this more than once. If we were born just like 8 years later,
Yeah.
no, about eight or 10 years later, because I feel like we would have had a YouTube following as well.
Honestly, it wouldn't even had to have been. You could have been my age, and you're only what 26, right? Yeah. So there's a 4 years even. If you were my age, you probably could have done it a lot easier too.
When video quality on phones skyrocket,
Mm-hmm.
that would have been. But
No,
I don't know
like
what's your most nostalgic game? What game do you miss?
um, as far as this, okay, I'm gonna separate this into two separate questions, like between the game I miss and the nostalgic game, because like they're just two different things in my mind a little bit. As far as nostalgia goes, I feel like um Donkey Kong 64. Remember that like FPS game that it had? And four players would play it, and there were the colored rooms that you'd run
Oh
around.
my god, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that gives me mad nostalgia. Double Dash, yeah, that's a good one, Steve.
Can I not remember what Double Dash is?
Mario Kart Double Dash,
Oh,
where two people would sit on the cart at the same time. One would drive and one would throw items. It was just
yep.
like a good money grab. I feel like by Nintendo to get people to get 8 people playing on a one GameCube at the same time.
God, what?
Yeah, what a fucking clusterfuck that was. Um,
I would like to play the game again.
as for a game I miss, I don't know. There's a lot of games I miss. And a lot of games I could probably just find an emulator for online. Oh, another nostalgic game. Remember that first like Dragon Ball Z fighter game that was on
Oh,
GameCube?
I never got into those.
It wasn't the fact that I mean like I was into it more so just because I was like a huge Dragon Ball geek when I was a kid. And I don't know, I felt like that was the first like fighter that we were able to actually get, and it was only like a
Super Smash Bros, man.
okay, Super Smash
Forever.
Bros. Yeah,
Forever.
that's a game I
Uh,
missed because I never owned a Super Smash Bros. Oh no, I owned Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but that one doesn't count.
the original was so clunky, it does not hold up well at all. But I miss it.
Killer
Killer
Instinct
Instinct, yeah, we
before
had
all
Killer
that.
Instinct for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, but I never played Killer Instinct really.
See, GoldenEye, Steve, like, and I feel like me and you are controversial as far as this go, is just not as good as Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark is just better than GoldenEye.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
we
feel
did play
like
GoldenEye a lot too. I forgot about
I
that one.
feel like that's fighting words to a lot of people.
Oh, for sure.
I think a lot of people have missed Perfect Dark. I don't even know.
I
I
haven't
don't
heard
think a lot of
anybody
people
talk about Perfect Dark until right now.
it's better
As
than GoldenEye. It
far
was
as
better than
reminiscing goes.
GoldenEye. We owned both and we played Perfect Dark way fucking more.
Maybe you and Steve, but like as far as my memories
E-
go, I only played
Everyone
Golden.
in our
I only
circle.
played GoldenEye with you guys.
No, I don't know if we had it at Dad's. I don't know if we brought it with us ever.
Oh yeah, you probably didn't bring it. That's why I probably only remember GoldenEye. Let's see, what else is there? What other games? Oh, Clay Fighters at Grandma's on the Super
Clay
Nintendo.
Fighters. That's a
That
sleeper right there.
that is peak nostalgia for me. Like I saw a picture, wasn't it the?
That's another fighting game before Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you're right. It is. But I also just remembered it. So. Was it the? There's a snowman, wasn't there?
Oh yeah.
That
There's
one. I saw a picture of that one a couple months ago.
Headless Horsemen, all kinds of.
Blue suede shoes. The Elvis guy.
Yep.
Oh man. Holy shit. I'm looking at some of these screen caps of this game. Man. Let's see, I'm just gonna search Play Fighters characters real quick, because these things are hot garbage as far as how they
Oh, you
look.
kidding me? They're fantastic.
Oh, I love them to death, but there
I just
is.
realized that that's a game that was literally like the animation of that game is fucking frame by frame fucking clay animation.
Yeah, it is. Uh, Wait, was there a second Clay Fighters game with even more characters?
I don't know if it had more characters, but there was a second one, yes.
No, there's a lot of characters on this other screen that I'm looking at that I do not even remember. I feel like I'd remember all of them just by looking at them.
Nah, I don't know about that. There's a shit ton. Fucking fighting games though, just
Oh, the Taffy guy was a piece of shit.
I can't decide if like has anyone played a modern fighting game?
Uh, Dragon Ball Fighters is apparently super good. I've played it a couple times, but that's like the first true fighting game that has come out of Dragon Ball Z. It's very Street Fighter esque.
Ah,
So
yeah, and that's what I mean. Stuff like that though. Like you've played it though?
Steve said
Rivals
Rivals
is
is modern.
modern, sure, but
It's
fucking
modern 8-bit though.
yeah.
No, I did play Dragon Ball Fighters. I enjoyed it a lot, honestly, just because it is more like Street Fighter esque, like I said, so it makes it feel a lot more like a true fighting game because it is.
Mhm.
But it still holds onto aspects of like the Dragon Ball Z universe, like with the special attacks and everything like that.
Right.
Let's see what else is there. I haven't played any of the last Street Fighter game I played was Street Fighter 5 Super Arcade Edition or something like that because they just kept adding on adjectives to the name. What else is there? Persona is a good fighting game. I'm not sure if
Fuck
you've.
is that? You're making shit up now.
No, I'm not. Ed plays a lot of Persona. It's very weeb-ish, if I might say.
I think it's very funny that like so many of the games that we used to play
Mhm.
are just like dead games now.
Uh,
Like,
like what? Clay Fighter?
well, no, I mean like Call of Duty,
Oh
Halo,
yeah.
dead fucking games, and it's really upsetting.
I mean, franchises die. It's bound to happen. Okay, aside from maybe like the Pokemon franchise, but Pokemon is until people stop being creative enough to make new little Pokemon sprites and stuff like that, Pokemon's not gonna die. And I feel
It's
like
not. How's it not?
how's it not gonna die?
No, Steve said Call of Duty is definitely not dead.
Um, I mean they keep making games. I can't really say. And I guess there's kind of a professional scene, but it's definitely not as popular as like
I bought the
Overwatch
last
anymore.
one. I bought the last one, and I can tell you right now, I have maybe like 4 hours.
Well, I mean, I don't know. People grow and change. Like it's bound to fall out of favor with us eventually. I mean, like I played Modern Warfare 3 and I think that was the last Call of Duty game I bought and actually played myself. Um Yeah, Steve's right though. It has a huge console following, but we've migrated mostly towards PC. And does Call of Duty get released on PC? I don't even know.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
it
so.
probably, but I also just don't care as far as that goes. I would say it's a dead franchise as far as our group goes, just because that's not our interest anymore. Like, stuff happens.
I don't know. Since we've made the switch to PC, it's weird to even think about console games.
Yeah, the only console I ever. Oh no, I had. Okay, so I had a GameCube and a PlayStation 2. And then
I
the.
I would own a GameCube right now.
Oh, yeah, people still do. Um, so I had a GameCube, PlayStation 2, a Wii, and oh, turn my chair the wrong way. Right there, sitting on my shelf collecting dust, right there. It's my PS3 that I bought a long time ago. And now it holds my. Uh, there we go. Camera's mirrored. It's weird. My Twitch sweater.
Hold your.
What'd you say?
I think our group needs to get on the Switch bus. I think that shit looks.
Jesse
fucking
already
dope.
is. Jesse's had.
I know. Well, and that makes sense for him because he travels like crazy too, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he takes it with him. He plays it on the plane. He plays it in hotels. I mean, it just makes sense for him. But
And just like that would like take it back. You know, you have fucking Mario Party and fucking
plus, like,
Mario Kart.
pretty sure it's super easy to stream from a Switch too. Like,
I don't see why it wouldn't be. It has HDMI plugins and everything, and
yeah.
I mean, it's not hard to stream from any console.
No, not really. They make it super easy now. That's why, like in the last gen, the PS4 and the Xbox One or whatever.
Well, those all have it built in. Like
yeah, exactly. That's what I was going for. They made it built in because the companies realized, streaming is a fucking massive industry now, and it'd be not good for them to not integrate it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did buy a 3DS a while ago. That was like years ago, though. I think that's
an investment.
No, I think it was. I mean, I don't use it as much as I probably should have when I bought it. I bought it used though. It wasn't brand new.
How many hours did you get into it? How many hours did you get into it?
175.
That's how many hours?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's worth it then.
And I bought it for like $80, so definitely worth it.
Worth it.
I didn't buy it new. Fuck no. I got it off of eBay.
Switches are still really expensive.
Yeah, I'll probably get one. Oh, dude, we can play fucking Mario Kart then. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'd be super jacked about.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I think it is.
Plus, I think it'd be a really good one for me and Elise to get into together.
Yeah, because I feel like there's not many PC games that she really enjoys.
Well, I've come to find that like there's just not too many that you can play locally and also online at the same time.
PC games?
Yeah, there's not.
You can do Ultimate Chicken Horse, can't you?
Yeah, but that's like one of a million.
You could play Rivals, but I don't think Elise would be good at that or want to do that.
No, I don't think that would be very fun for her.
I mean, Mario Kart's always an easy bet. Mario Party, also a safe bet. As far as
PC.
What? No, I'm talking about for the Switch.
Yeah, no, for the Switch, yeah, you got Mario Kart, you got Mario Party, you got I mean, there just is lots of games that are totally like goofball friendly.
Split and online is super hard to find, like Steve said. Like
it is.
Because a lot of games the camera will follow the player around. Like Ultimate Chicken Horse, your camera will zoom out but still mostly follow your character, you know? So like if you're playing split screen, it makes it kind of hard because the camera just tries to keep you both on there.
Castle Crashers, sure, but again, like we're
Castle
talking
Crashers, I feel
very
like
few games, and I just don't love button mashers like that.
Castle Crashers is like a good one playthrough game, I feel like. Just to be honest. It's a fun game, but it's not something where it's like every weekend I'm like, hey guys, you want to go play some Castle Crashers for a couple hours? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stuff.
I really need to get the You Don't Know Jack.
Box. Jack in the Box? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Jackbox?
Jackbox, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't done that. I played that at Jesse's house when I was up there Super Bowl weekend earlier this year. And holy shit, that is a fun fucking party game.
Me and Steve played just me and him, and it was fun.
Which game were you playing?
We played a couple different ones, I forget what they were called.
Okay, because there's definitely somewhere it would not be fun for two players, I feel like.
Well, there's somewhere you're not allowed to play with two players.
That too. Yeah, we should... How much is that? Do you have Steam open?
No, I don't.
Or can you open Steam and check that for me?
You bastard.
You need a low level of entry game for Elise, and that's mostly the button mashers. Okay. He's got a point, a little bit.
I mean, it would probably be kind of fun.
I still have this
I
clay.
want I want her to show me RuneScape because she used to be like total RuneScape nerd, like forever, and I want her to like teach it to me.
I don't understand. Holy shit! I think there was a third Clay Fighter game, dude.
Will you calm down about the clay fight?
No,
What am I
but it
searching
featured
for?
Earthworm Jim,
What am I searching for? Oh,
the Jack in the
Earthworm
Box
Jim.
game. Yeah,
Jackbox.
Earthworm Jim. Now, yet again, another nostalgic game from Grandma's house. That was a good game.
There's like 5 of these fucking party packs.
I'll have to figure out which one I played with Jesse because that one was super fun.
I'm sure they're all pretty great.
Oh yeah, for sure. But there were a couple games that really stood out to me that I liked.
Buy the Jackbox Party Quad Pack for $75.
Oh, that has like every party pack in it.
Yeah.
Steve bought number 3. He said. See, that's these Jack in the Box games or Jackbox. Is it Jackbox or Jack in the Box?
Jackbox. It's not
Jackbox.
gonna be Jack in the Box. That's a
I
fast
don't
food
know.
place.
It's also the old crank toys with the clown that popped out. Um,
The
these
symbol for the fast food place.
okay, yeah, fair enough. These Jackbox games though are fantastic games for us to just go get plastered on a Friday or Saturday night and play these.
They're great for streaming too.
Yeah, but you add the drunk factor, and it gets even better.
That's most.
Most games, unless it's League, where you
I,
actually have to
I
try
mean,
a little bit.
that's still fun when you're drunk though.
Yeah, because then you don't get angry when you start to feed or die. It just starts getting funny.
Yep, and you try and make plays that are just ridiculous.
Impossible. Uh, Honestly though, like if it wasn't for League, I probably wouldn't have been part of our Discord and met all the people that I've met.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss this out there. League, probably the greatest game ever made.
For now. Yes, I will agree with you. It is the game that brought esports to the scene. Really popped streaming into the spotlight, I feel like.
This game is almost 10 years old.
League is for the people.
League is for the people. It's free to play.
Free. Just like every game with cosmetics, and it is sucked us dry, our entire Discord. I will say, from our main group of people in our Discord, it has probably sucked out a solid $15,000. But like, honestly,
But again, it is free to play. You don't have to spend a dime.
But we have many dimes, hundreds of thousands of dimes.
And we all have how many fucking hours in that game?
There's a website called Time Wasted on LOL. I'm gonna look it up right now. But the last time I was on it, it wasn't working properly. It said I only had like 2 days worth of time logged on League. Not accurate. Let's check it out. I know the top person on the website. The top person on Time Wasted on LOL, Korean, obviously. 1,102 days of his life has been wasted on League. And this is game time, not just like client time. This is game time. That is 3-ish years of his life just in game on League. Let's see.
I have 32 days, 758 hours. I suspect yours is going to be
much higher, for sure. I have 207 days.
Jesus.
I mean, to be fair, like you took you took a hiatus for a super long time there.
I'm not even in the top 50 percentile.
I am 3,897th out of
3,000, huh? 3,000.
558,473 in NA.
I'm 315,000 in NA. 110.
There's got to be like a plateau though, or like a really steep curve where it's like here's like the people that
Where like
play
all of a
casual.
sudden,
This is like
yeah,
casual. It kind of plateaus a little bit, and then like there's the people that fucking play like a game a day at least, or five.
Steve the Golden Beaver. I can't remember. I think he.
Steve is Beaver. He has a weird accent.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, now we can't figure out how many fucking hours you have.
No, I can do it. Hang on. Let me.
It seems like it.
Steve is probably going to be a solid middle ground between me and you, because like when Steve's at work, I'm playing League. Oh hey, if I think is Mitchell still watching? Mitchell, if you're still watching, your Smurf account is in the same league as me for ranked. Let's see summary. I just need to copy and paste Steve's name.
Is Jeremy just straight up Mr. Magoo?
Fuck, I don't know. Let me check.
I'm very curious about his.
No, he has weird brackets. I'll search his name.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
Go back. We will search NA. We will do be there. Paste. Search. How much time I waste on LOL. Searching. Fucking searching still. Why is this taking so much longer? Number 1 in NA, by the way, his name is Skinhead.
Yeah.
607 days.
Yep.
So, literally, almost only half of the number 1 Korean player, number 1 in the world. It's not fucking searching. Why is it taking so long? Come on. Unless it's not that hard. You just searched my name in like 2 seconds. There it is.
I mean, mine took a super long time.
Steve has played 96 days, 2,314 hours. So yeah, pretty solid middle ground between me and you. You said what, 32 days? Right?
I was, 32, something like that.
Okay, now let me look up Jeremy, because I'm sure Jeremy's probably more than me.
Jeremy's got.
I don't know. There was a period of time there where I was playing like a shit ton. Did I not copy that last one? No, I didn't. Copy. Paste. Search. Oh, don't make me go through this fucking bullshit again. Search it. Please, God. Jeremy has multiple accounts though that he plays on a lot.
I know. But that's gonna be the main one.
His main one has 165 days.
Walker, is your guy? Is it the hockey?
Yeah. I'll do you anytime, Walker.
All right, let's see. Walker is gonna be at.
Walker, don't you have 3 accounts though too?
He does 117 days on his main account. 2,813 hours. That's the equivalent of 464 books read.
On average, though. Some people speed read. Some people read a page an hour.
He is 47,000th in NA. So your main account has more than Walker, then. Your main account, far you have more than everyone.
Yeah, but also my
But again, they
second
split.
account. Yeah, my second account is like level 35, I think. Like I spend 99% of my league time on my main account.
Is this making anyone else want to play League?
It's kind of scaring me from playing League, honestly. If anything. Steve has 3 other level 30s. So we gotta factor those in too. Steve,
I
can
think I'm
you?
the only one here who doesn't have a problem, so it's okay if it makes me want to play.
Yeah, but you also have a girlfriend and a dog and your bar job. I mean, like, I have a restaurant job, but, not the same hours as you. Steve, type in all of your other names so we can add them up. Same for you, Walker.
It's a lot of work.
Because I feel like. Does Jeremy have any funny characters in Bend Over for Daddy?
Steve, is it extra Steve, more Steve, and another Steve?
Yes.
Those are your other
Those are
names?
his names. I kind of want him to change Beaver to Classic Steve. Or Default Steve would be a good one. Walker said he just added his up by himself. What is it, Walker? Lay it on me. 188 days. Total? Between all of them? Because damn, I still have more on just my main account then. Which is kind of sad.
Sad or impressive?
Based on my rank, sad. Still only gold 5. But that's because, like, once I hit gold 5, I just, like, quit. Quit trying. What was mine? Like 207, I think? 207. I could have read 822 books, could have watched 2,845 movies, or I could have walked 19,918 kilometers. Think about how much healthier I'd be. A lot. Can you believe he's diamond? Do it to him. But yeah, honestly, aside from like League as a game, like Discord has changed so much of like my personality. It's shaped me as a person. I know how stupid that kind of sounds, but like you guys are a completely different friend group. The one I talk to the most, honestly, more than like aside from like the people I actually see in real life, but like Jack, I've only met him once in person, and I've known him for 7 years now through Discord. Like I wouldn't have met.
Yeah.
I probably would have met Yuri just through you guys once or twice. Aaron probably not. Kyle maybe eventually. Yeah, it's crazy how that kind of thing just changes your life too. Like, I can't imagine the kind of person I would
That's why
be
I'm
today.
telling you, League is the greatest game ever made, and it's
Oh, for sure. It's like the most revolutionary game as far as like the gaming industry goes. But okay, you say Matt and Aaron live together, but at the same time, I didn't even meet Aaron and Matt until wait, did they live together when I joined the Discord? That would have been about 7 years ago. So probably. Man, holy shit. Time fucking flies, man.
that wasn't 7 years. Wait, this Discord has not been around for 7
Not our
years.
Discord, but when I
I mean,
joined
the
the
Facebook group.
Facebook group, Axon. Axon was around before the Facebook group was.
No,
Yeah.
it was Facebook group, then Dolby.
I think we did Axon and then
No, because we had to graduate from Facebook group because it was
no, because
actually it might
we
have been at the same time. It might have been at the same time because we didn't have a voice
around the
communication.
same time because we needed the voice chat for gaming, and then we decided that we needed like more constant communication than just being in the voice chat for Axon. Damn. Are you sure it was Facebook? I mean, maybe before my time, because like I don't know. I feel like we started the Facebook group when we started doing
You might not
Fantasy
have been in
League.
the Facebook group. I'm pretty sure the Facebook group still exists. Let's go see.
No, I'm in the Facebook group. I'm
Are
like the
you?
last person that messaged it. And everyone would leave and then they'd have to get brought back in. I wasn't a part of the mumble. I know that. What even was it? Just like one night we were in Axon and Jack was like, "Hey, check out this new program. It's called Discord. It looks dope. Let's make a server on that." Is that how that kind of worked out? Because I feel like that's what happened. Oh shit, Steve, did we ever save those screenshots I took of like the early Discord days? Did we save those somehow? 'Cause if not, I'm gonna be kind of pissed.
What it? I had an entire conversation.
Actually, I'm not gonna be that pissed because I can just search. Yeah, if they're not. Oh wait, I'm in my stream Discord. Lol. Should be in the home. It's definitely in the home. Ugh. Okay, sometimes Discord is really stupid though. When you go to click on the pinned messages, it just keeps loading. Never shows them.
So, me and Jack had an entire Facebook conversation, and it was just about League fantasy trading. And for a minute, I didn't understand what the fuck was going on because I didn't realize that those were fucking some other names. I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about?
Hang on. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna post this in the stream chat real quick. It's a screen cut of Jeremy's fucking spreadsheet that he made for his league rankings on our Discord friends. And I believe that clip was next to your name, if I'm not mistaken. Steve, you might have to correct me on that.
Talking about?
The screen clip I just fucking posted in the stream chat. Okay, I can jump to the message where I started it, and then I have to like scroll through the message. Steve's first message in the Discord, February 16th, 2016. Can't wait till we shitpost this place up. Alright, what else we get? Oh, and then right after I posted that screenshot, Nick said, I missed the Facebook chat. Steve says, the Dark Ages? And then Nick in italics just says, Nick Piazza has left the chat. Alright, let's see. It's just a bunch of Jack messages that I posted.
The pin messages in the Discord are pretty solid.
Okay, let's see. And then I think I asked something about wait, who is this? Who's at Yahaha in Discord? Is that Jesse's new name? It is. Why is that his new name? Did I miss something also? Jesse was testing out the tagging ability in Discord, and he just goes, at Trev. Butts. And then there was me trying to figure out the italics. Yuri's first Discord message. I wish my username was Chef Boyardee's Nuts. Another classic. Oh yeah, everyone's spamming text to speech before we disabled it. Oh, I disabled it. I don't know if it's still. Is it still server available? I don't think Jack banned it. I turned it off because fuck that shit.
Is there a quick way to get to old messages that I'm not seeing?
I clicked on pinned messages, and then the screen caps. I just clicked on the first screen cap I did, and I'm scrolling down basically. What other screenshots did I take? Did I keep post? Oh, when Chip joined the message, or when Chip joined the Discord, and his name's Huck. Yuri just goes, "What the fuck is a huck?" And he tagged him. What other ones? Ah, classic Jesse from when he was bartending. Drinking at work, drinking at work, drinking at work. Why did I ever want to be an engineer? Fuck. Wait, what the fuck was this in reference to? I said. Oh, I quoted Jesse. Jesse said, Kyle's so handsome when he's sucking on a frozen chocolate fudge pop. What the fuck was that in reference to? You, Matt, said, I think I'm falling in love with Shia LaBeouf. That was the night that he was doing his silent
Elevator
stream.
thing?
No, his silent stream of watching all his entire filmography. Man, what a weird night for our Discord that night, because I distinctly remember sitting at my desk, me and Steve were in voice chat, just like commenting on the stream, but it was silent, so it was just really weird. Me and Steve were drinking beers, just making comments on that. That was a fun game. Hi, Watney. Welcome to the stream. Did you have your meeting? And was it shitty? I hope it was, and I hope you were wishing you were watching the stream instead.
Such a nice guy, Trev.
What'd you say?
You're such a nice guy.
Yeah, I know. It was okay, and yes, I was wishing that. Nailed it. What other good ones we got? Actually, that might have been the last of it. Oh, wait. Hang on. 500 milliliters. What is that in American? Quote from Kyle.
Guys, we talk way too much in general.
Damn that mustache, though. Hell yeah. Thanks, Watney. That was the first thing someone else said when they joined the stream. They're like, holy shit, that mustache. Oh my god, I just made my lips disappear a little bit. And for a second, it was just all stash. It looks like my mustache is my smile. That's weird. I'm not doing that anymore.
How do you?
That's scary, honestly.
How do you do that, like screen cap of just like a quote from someone in Discord?
I was using the. What the fuck is it? Oh, the snipping tool. Just click on your Windows icon, bottom left corner, your start menu. Type in snip, and it should come up. What's up with the koalas? Last week, Matt and I decided that we're going to give him a random background every week. So, yeah, we're going to keep it a surprise. Nobody's going to know until the stream turns on. Today was koalas. Matt's choice. Next week, we're using my idea. If I can get it to work. Which, by the way, if you don't mind, Matt, once the stream is over, I'm going to try and get that to work if you can stick around for a bit. I don't know. Matt just wanted koalas. What's wrong with koalas? Aside from the chlamydia and the fact that they don't do anything. You really like koalas that much, Matt?
No, I really don't give a shit.
Okay.
It was just like
a random choice.
First thing that came to my head when you were like, what do you want your background to be?
Is an easy one.
Hey, Trev, I found a quote of you saying, where the hell is Frankie's?
Really? Jump to. I feel like that. I'm assuming that was the Menzingers concert, or maybe the Joyce Manor concert. What's the date on that?
Like 2 years ago.
That would have been Joyce Manor then.
Want to go?
Because wasn't the Menzingers last summer, right? Last August?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Okay, yeah. So if that's the case, it would have been Joyce Manor. Let's see. What else we got here? Watney says you seem grumpy, Matt.
I'm not.
Well, for a second, you had a very furrowed brow while you were looking at Discord quotes, I'm assuming.
I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, happens.
Can't see.
Steve says they're the worst animal as far as koalas go. I wholeheartedly agree. As far as animals go, insects are a different category. Insects just suck in general. Let's be honest.
Who's the count?
Reggie.
He nominated for a Civ channel. I don't know if that ever happened.
It never did happen because Jack just kept it in a Facebook group message, which I am a part of, but nobody seems to be active in it. But that's also because I don't really play Civ, as far as why I'm not active in it. It did happen? Are you sure? Oh! Yeah, it did happen for a bit, but it was one of those channels that I mute in our Discord because I don't use it. So, like, I have the World of Warcraft one, the PoE one, and the Battle Royales one all muted.
Why do you have Battle Royales muted? You play pub.
I play it, but I don't use the text chat. It's because I don't really care to read the stuff in there for the most part. If I want to play, I'd just tag you guys, be like, hey, you want to play? Whatever. Or I'm already in chat and you guys jump in, or vice versa. Never felt the need to message directly into that. Oh boy. Yeah, World of Warcraft can definitely stay muted on my end, but that's just because I've never played it or bought a subscription to it. I've tried.
I used to be way more into LCS.
Oh yeah, but that was like when League was our main game in the Discord now, or back then. I mean, now it's a lot more diverse. I feel like as far as gaming preferences
The good old
go.
days.
Yeah, when Jack was in town, remember we were at the bar. He was like, "Man, I feel like we should have a League revival since that was kind of how that is how our group started." Honestly, I think that'd be kind of fun if we got everyone back into League. Everyone says they don't like the. They don't. Yeah. Well, it's not really that. And people just say like, "Oh, I hate this game now" and stuff like that. But I think it's just because they've fallen out of touch with the game and they don't remember. It's not that they don't remember. It's just more so the fact that they don't understand how the game works anymore.
Well, and some people just take it way too.
That started out as a fake cough, but then it was a real cough.
Some people.
Yeah, some people take the game a lot more seriously than they should, and that's not what our Discord's about. Honestly, our Discord's about just playing and having fun. Yeah, and Jeremy yelling slurs. I hate the fact that I have to warn him when I'm streaming. Yeah, like honestly, it's all about just playing into the meta's strengths. Like, pick a champion that you like that fits the meta and play that champion.
But that's not fun.
No, but I said pick a champion you like that also fits the meta. And you can, if you're good enough to play your favorite champ and not get demolished, then do it. But the meta is such a big thing. You can't ignore it.
No.
Just like with Nick in Overwatch, how he always wanted to play Symmetra and... Who else did he play? Symmetra and one other one. Watney, help me out. But yeah, Jeremy would get pissed at him. Jack would just tell him that it didn't fit the meta, which, you know, same thing for League. But yeah, it's just figure out what works.
It's become a job, Steve. I think for a lot of people, like League turned into a job.
Yeah,
you have to learn.
I'd agree.
Shit remember what the patch notes are, and or learn the patch notes and everything.
But honestly,
Yeah, exactly.
a
Which
lot
is
of
probably why I took that one long break, and after I took that one long break, I just never got back into it because
it's hard.
because
It's hard.
it's fucking frustrating. It's like Steve said, like I didn't get used to the fucking. I didn't spend enough time to relearn everything.
Yeah. Whereas me and Steve keep up on a lot of stuff. Like
Yeah,
Steve
well, you
watches
have
LCS still like regularly. And I appreciate that because then he can relay,
for
like
sure. Yeah,
pro
if
strats and
I
stuff
could,
to me.
if I could do that, if I could just get into watching LCS, I think I'd be in good shape. Except it sucks because it's always on work.
Yeah. But on one of your TVs.
I've debated it many times. Um,
Yeah, Steve watches
and I
different
can.
regions too. He
Well,
doesn't
Steve,
just
yeah,
watch
and
NA.
Steve will watch VODs. Like if I just did that, even.
Uh Actually, Steve, since Clash is like postponed, do you want to are we able to get into like a learning fives for Golden Up still, or is that not going on right now? Or will there be another one soon? Because I would love to do that. Especially since we'll be putting Clash on a back burner until it's up and running for real. But what we were saying about the meta and stuff is learning and keeping up with the game. That's a lot of the fun for me because, like, I don't
Don't
know.
get me wrong; it's enticing in itself, but when you fall so far behind, it just makes it really hard.
Yeah, it does. Like you were on hiatus for almost an entire season, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah, it
Just
was like a
playing like
solid
one
9
or two
months.
games here and there if you had
Yep.
time for a game and wanted to play that with us. But yeah, it's tough when your favorite champion doesn't fit in the meta, i.e., Elise for you, just because with the champion you've stuck with for so long doesn't fit. It basically ruins the game for you, and I understand maybe that's part of the reason why it was hard for you to get back into it. It's just because
Yep.
you didn't have a reliable fallback.
And I could now. I could because she's not
She's
so
decent now.
bad now.
She's
Yeah,
not like bottom tier anymore.
but I still have to learn everything else that's going on.
Pro play is the easiest way to relearn, and then you'll understand why Steve yells to do things. See, and that's what I like about playing with Steve so much is that when I'm off playing by myself now, I do the same thing because then like I feel like that reliability I feel okay, I definitely Watney's just posting the Fortnite bush because I think she's just watching from the outskirts now. Um Sorry to delve into the league chat like this, Watney, but just be understanding with us that this is how our Discord fucking began, basically.
It's the greatest for me,
Um,
arguably.
but yeah, when Steve's not playing and I'm off by myself or off playing with other people like Martin or so be it, whoever. Mostly Martin though. um, I feel like a lot of the reliability and shot calling that usually falls on Steve falls onto me then, and then I start yelling at people. I'm like, trade the Baron for the fucking dragon. It's that easy. You just do it. There's 5 people on a fucking Cloud Drake at 30 minutes into the game. Fucking Baron. It's easy. But then, you get the people that aren't in voice chat with you, your randoms, who decide to try and counter the dragon.
The community is a big problem as well.
Yeah, and when they announced integrated voice chat for League, I was kind of excited because I thought they would do it a little more like Overwatch. But then they said it was for pre-mades only, and I was like, why would you even integrate that then? Because most people are already using
no
Discord.
one's gonna use it.
Everyone's already using Discord. I mean, like, maybe for people who can't...
For 12-year-olds.
Yeah, people who use maybe, like, a really shitty computer setup and can't handle running Discord and League at the same time. Well, first off, shouldn't be playing the game.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
For someone it is, I'm sure. But, yeah. integrated voice chat for pre-mades only. Fucking stupid. Stupid idea. Like, for the most part, I end up muting anybody or everybody else anyways. Like the randoms. For the Skype people. What do you mean? But I feel like having an integrated voice chat would cut out a lot of toxicity. Not all of it, because it'll never all be gone. But like, look at Overwatch. I feel like although people get angry and upset still in Overwatch, it's a lot more simple and easy to communicate with your team and discuss strats. You know, like what heroes to pick and what kind of comp you're going for. And you can convey your message a lot easier too that way. Then cuz like I can't sit here and type out 3 sentences to somebody who did something wrong or went the wrong direction or anything like that. I it'd be much easier for me to just hit a push to talk button and be like, "Hey, we're going to this part of the map. You should follow us, or you should ward, or do whatever the fuck." Just makes more sense that way, you know? At least in my head. That's just the way a lot of things work out.
Yeah. Well,
No, maybe one day soon we'll get a League revival. I got Watney to play a little bit of Battle Right on Steam, which is MOBA-esque. So maybe one day we can rope her
get
in
Watt
too.
to play some League.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it at least once. We'll get her there, and then we can all make a new account again. Just another place for me to rack up my time on League. She said she'll play. We got her already. She's hooked.
God, though, the community is gonna ruin this so fast.
No, I feel like we have enough people in Discord that we can have a full team almost all the time whenever Watney would want to play. So it'd make it a lot easier. We'll just make sure she doesn't have all chat on. That's rule number 1. Don't turn on all chat. You don't want to hear that shit. Oh yeah, what was my... I know what my login credentials... Oh, I was pummeled. My newest account was pummeled. I remember that. That was a mid lane account, remember? There's no... Yeah, no voice chat except for pre-made parties. But we're going to be in Discord anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but she means other people.
You mean like for the other team? No.
And on your own team. If we ever have randoms, Watney, just mute them. Just fucking mute them.
Yeah. Honestly, you don't need to listen to them at all. If we're gonna learn you, we're gonna learn you right.
They're garbage
It's gonna
humans.
be through us. So we'll just have you mute the rest of the team because they're stupid. They don't know what they're doing. Steve knows everything and knows everything to do properly. So sounds like Wani's gonna be diamond in no time. We'll get her there. You can be... I don't know. Well, Steve's already support, so she's not going to fall into the support stereotype girl, I feel like. Watney wants to kill things. That's like that's one thing I know for sure about Watney is that she likes killing things.
We need more mid laners, so.
True.
What just happened to our faces?
I accidentally hovered over something in my toolbar, so for some reason it downsized our faces real fast. Yeah, Watney's not nice when she joins chat every goddamn day saying, "Hey guys, how was your day?"
Say that to random teammates and see where it gets you.
They'll probably kill you. They'll eat you alive. Alright, and with that, I think we're gonna call it for the day. You definitely sound like that, Watney. At least I think that was a pretty solid Watney impression. Hey! I'm not sure if that was a joke or not. The caps thing. But yeah. I think that'll call it for Tuesday Talks episode 9. Join us next week when we come in unprepared once again. See you guys.
Viderci.